If you're one of those people, a bit like me, who often moans that there's just not enough good TV comedy being made, well, you can't moan anymore because they've made the Horne Section TV show. So put that in your cartridge and vape it.
Name a big place. Asda. Close, no, it's Asia.
Hello and welcome to Screen OD, the channel for people who love TV, movies and streaming. My name's Tim, I'm an editor and a journalist who's been writing and talking about the entertainment industry for more than 15 years. And we have a treat for you today if you like laughing out loud, because the Horne Section TV show really is one of those rare treats that only comes into your life every now and again. It's a TV comedy that will grip you, that will have you laughing and will have you thinking, why didn't they do this before? Well, I'm not going to start getting angry because they haven't already made the show 2 or 3 years before, because they've made it now and it's good.
I can't do this anymore. I can't be the little assistant anymore. I want to be in charge. Shut up! Sorry, Alex.
Okay, so what's this one all about, I hear you ask? Well, Alex Horne is a comedian of great note. He is a band leader of, yeah, you guessed it, the Horne Section. In fact, here's a clip of them working with Robbie Williams during lockdown.
Do they know the places where we go when we're grand?
And of course, he is the formatter, the creator, the person behind one of the greatest comedy game shows ever to have been made. I don't think he'll mind me saying, which is Taskmaster.
Richard was the only one who didn't know any nursery rhymes off the top of his head.
Why don't you know any nursery rhymes? You were born at 32, weren't you?
I was born at 6'1", but I was a normal age.
And the Horne Section TV show isn't just a list of things that Alex Horne has done, which also include being on a golf channel with John Robbins called Bad Golf, which I highly recommend to you if you like watching people play golf quite badly and having a bit of banter.
Right then, off we toddle.
Off we toddle. Oh, well, it is like being in Portugal with a buggy.
It is, isn't it? It's nice.
Right, all I want to do is get out of the bunker first time. Doesn't matter where the ball goes. Doesn't matter how cool I look. Oh, it's horrible. Didn't have a clue.
No, the Horne Section TV show, yeah, we got there in the end, is a comedy based around a fictionalised version of Alex Horne's life, where he's coming out of the shadows of Taskmaster, he's coming out of the shadows of Greg Davies to have his own TV show. This is a show that starts with a man, little Alex, with a dream. But can he make this dream a reality?
So, without further ado, please welcome little Alex Horne!
Mild-mannered Alex wants to stop being so mild-mannered. He wants to be the quiet man who's turned up the volume. He wants to have his own show that's a bit like Noel's House Party, and he wants to host it in his actual house. He wants it to be on Channel 4, and he wants it to star his band, who are even more mild-mannered than him.
Greg was on fire tonight.
Why are you...
I always use your bathroom.
Do you not have your own...
Shh, he's just so in charge.
Yes. Yes, he is. Look, while you're here, Ash, I was hoping to run something by you. It's an idea for a different show.
Oh, no. Just email Lucy and she'll book in a little slot for you, okay?
So you will see me?
I said yes.
You started with oh no.
I will give you 6 minutes in 48 hours. Say hi to Greg from me.
In order for Alex to make his TV dream a reality and to start in his own show, he needs to get his idea for Noel's House Party with the likes of Anneka Rice and Martin Kemp on the show past hard-nosed Channel 4 executive Ash, who's played brilliantly by Georgia Tennant. But it turns out that Ash isn't that keen on Horne or his ideas, and she thinks the younger, better-looking people might appeal more to the Channel 4 audience.
I'm going to present my own show soon. We're accessible, relatable, and just very, very cool. Yeah.
And so he's going to need some help to do the pitch. He doesn't ask for any help, but he gets it in the form of Thora, who is a friend of his wife who you don't see, but you do see Thora, who's played by Desiree Burch, and she ends up at the pitch meeting with Ash, kind of accidentally pitching for him. Now, his idea is that he'll have other big-name celebrity guests, and in the pitch, he can introduce one of them, a friend perhaps, Greg Davies, who will come along with him, and he can pretend to interview him in the pitch. Unfortunately, Greg Davies, or the version of Greg Davies that we see in the show, is not so interested in helping Alex. He's more interested in playing a bit of music with his band and maybe releasing his own album and getting Alex to do his laundry. But he does end up having a celebrity friend in the pitch with him in the form of John Oliver, who of course is enormous in America these days with his own TV show on HBO. But John Oliver's very, very keen to be involved, but Alex isn't so keen to have John Oliver involved. And the more that John Oliver wants to be involved, the less Alex seems to want him involved. But somehow John ends up involved anyway. And this is a brilliant setup for what becomes a fantastic show.
Hi, it's John Oliver. Please call me.
No, thank you, John.
Why are you going to film it in your house?
At the centre of this show is a fantastic performance from Alex Horne himself, playing this kind of naive and completely out of his depth version of himself, surrounded by madness, by exaggerated versions of people, fictional characters, and exaggerated versions of real people. You have some fantastic turns as well from people like Greg Davies, who plays this kind of ultra horrible version of himself. You have John Oliver, who puts a lot of time into this show. He's doing it all kind of remotely, but he is in it a lot and he's fantastic. And it's great to see him being someone very different to what you see when you watch him on his show in America. He's playing a silly character, he's playing a fun character, he's playing a very needy character. You have Georgia Tennant, of course, playing Ash fantastically. You also have Desiree Burch, and you have other guests appearing on the show from the likes of Martin Kemp, and of course later on you have the brilliant Tim Key as well involved in the show. This is a program that brings together some great comedy talent, some great acting talent, and just some great ideas.
Interesting.
The musical elements of the show are also really nice punctuations to parts of the story. There's fun songs, and they give you a little bit of an illustration of the talents of the Horne Section, as well as Alex Horne himself. It's a show that will draw comparisons, perhaps, to the musical elements to things like Flight of the Conchord, and I can't help but feeling when I'm watching it a little bit of Knowing Me, Knowing You'll with Alan Partridge. This is a show that will delight people who like silly comedy. People who like Alex Horne and the work that he's done before will take absolute pleasure in this show. But even if you're coming to this for the first time, this is a show that is very hard to not like. There's a real charm about it, a real fun about it, and a real something about it which answers that question, are there any good British comedies to watch right now? And the answer is yes. There's probably a few others as well, but this is the one that you should watch next. The Horne Section TV show is available to watch in its entirety on All 4 in the UK and is on Channel 4 as well. So go and watch it.